and flowy, but you still get a workout. It's just at another level as shape is. So you can go from one to the other. And the LaBlast instructors, they love that because many have 15-year-olds and 75-year-olds. And to me, I love it. When they say, and they love it too, because grandma comes with granddaughter.
Ah.
And to me, that's
and that's bonding too.
Bonding, creating. We want to create a community, not Kool-Aid drinkers, not a cult. We are not a cult. And I say this, we have a forum on Facebook with all our instructors. And I tell them in the training, the moment I see you start getting cliques and groups, and I see that you're out, and there's no mercy. You don't come back in. But we've created a community, and just now at the convention that was very apparent. And many of the instructors do other formats too, and they say, "What a difference here because of the camaraderie." And the youngest one is early 20s, and the oldest one is late 60s, early 70s. And we're talking instructors.
Wow.
We're not talking people that take class.
So are your instructors more male or female? Are your participants more male or female, or are they evenly divided?
I love that you asked me this question because it's like any other dance fitness program. It's probably like 90-10, 90% women, 10% men. And many ask me, because ballroom dancing has to be done with a partner, but even in ballroom dance studios, there's a huge problem. You have 75% women and 25% men, so many of the ladies are sitting waiting for the few men to come and ask them to dance. And I don't want people to have that issue. You can dance whenever you want with LaBlast, and it's still all the dances we do, just partner free. But many ask, are you going after more men? I said, if it happens organically, I let it happen. But no, I'm not. And they're surprised that I say that. And to me, I'm not political. I hate politics. But I am always a global thinker. How many years, I'm asking you that, Gail, how many years as a woman have you been in a men's world where you felt not taken serious enough or equal pay as a woman compared to a man? Or when did you have the right to vote?
Well, I got to tell you something. I was raised by a mom who never graduated high school, but was the smartest woman I knew, and always taught my sister and I that we had to take care of ourselves, and we had to never depend on a man, and that we had to support ourselves. So I have been in business for 57 years, my own business.
Wow.
Years of age. Didn't know what I was doing, almost like, didn't know what I was doing because I came from really showbiz. And my majors in college were theater and broadcasting and speech. I did do a minor in English, but the whole point was still it was performance. It was performance based. Even with music, I played the piano. I gave a concert. I accompanied the choir in college. Everything was performance. And then I had this business, but I had this dream. And I built it into an organization of 7 offices and 350 people. So
wow.
It was, and yes, there were not opportunities, a lot of opportunities for women. And there were things, I'm sure, where I was, this is kind of interesting with everything that's going on in the world now. I was probably sexually harassed, but I thought it was so funny that I used to laugh at it. I mean, when somebody would come on to me, I would just look at them like, what? I was just so naive. And so, I just laughed. So I was one of the fortunate ones, but I will tell you that the difference, and I, of course, had a wonderful husband who was Dutch. And,
so
was Dutch. Yes. His parents were from the Netherlands in The Hague and, The Hague and Harlem.
Yeah.
But he was born in Holland, Michigan.
Where
everybody's
that's
Dutch.
Funny. I have friends in Holland, Michigan, from Holland that live there now.
So, and he was wonderful. He did everything. I mean, he was more of a kid person than I was. I never had to ask him to help or do anything. He cleared the table. He did everything.
That's the Dutch for you.
Yeah.
The Dutch are 10 years ahead of the rest of the world when it comes to equality and social.
Yeah,
justice.
I mean, he was absolutely fantastic.
So I love your mom already. Is she still with us?
No, she lived to 99 and a half, though.
Wow.
Yeah, and had her faculties the whole time.
Way ahead of her time.
Oh, yeah,
and I would
way
say
ahead.
you were.
Well, probably, and now I wish I was back 35 again so I could do all this new stuff that's coming up, But
looks to me that you can still do everything you want.
But I wanted to, where can people go to find out about LaBlast?
Very simple. LaBlastFitness.com.
So it's LaBlast, BLAST, fitness.com. Okay, and they can find out there where
classes are, events are. If people say we want to become an instructor, they can click on Become an Instructor. We have DVDs. We have what is very exciting, we're launching this week, actually this very week, the online subscription. So people, for $19.99, they can learn at the comfort of their own home. And very soon we're going to have the LaBlast app. So for the people that are in the 2016 and have an app, they can literally do it on their smartphone.
Wow.
But if you want, you can still do it with the DVD on your TV at home or your Apple TV. We're really growing in that sense because I really want to help fight obesity. I would love to help prevent, I know we can only support and help to prevent Alzheimer's and dementia, because that is really a sad one. And we don't need to be sad. And with dance, because of the directional changes, we can really, truly help prevent. So, but coming back out to the point of why don't I mind that it's 90% women and 10% men, because it's really fun to see when there is one or two guys, they are feeling intimidated. And to me, you know what? It's balance. It's all about balance. And to me, you can say, well, 50-50 would be balance. No, I think in the bigger scheme of things, I think for a while, for a man to be the intimidated one in a woman's world, well, that's fine. And the clever man doesn't mind and stands in the back.
Well, that's true.
Because he's got a view.
And isn't it wonderful to be a rose amongst all those thorns, right?
Yes. We had a training, as a matter of fact, in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania last week, and we had one man. We had 18 women, one man, and we were having lunch, and there was a couple that came by, and the gentleman actually took a quick peek and whispered to him, "You are the luckiest man on the planet." I thought, well, there you go. There's a 90-10.
That's right.
So, and the man did not mind. He was actually having a smirk on his face. Yes.
Well, we've got about 2 minutes left. It's gone so quickly. I want to make sure that you get your entire message out. So is there anything that you'd like to tell our listening audience, which we haven't talked about yet?
Well, it's just, I guess, the overall message for me personally, why when I started LaBlast, I thought it was going to be a weight loss program. And then I realized, oh, it's so much more. People really learn a skill of dance. They really, truly learn the cha-cha, the samba, the paso doble, the foxtrot, the Viennese waltz. We do it with weights, without weights. But when you change up the music and you go for a very sensitive piece of music, we work out the soul, being sensitive and vulnerable. And for me, my overall message is let's stop judging ourselves so we can really start exploring who we are, who we want to be. And it doesn't matter if you're 15, 55, or 80. There's always things you would like to explore. And I don't like, even when you just said, I wish I was 35. Well, it looks like you have energy to go past 100 and still do it. We shorten ourselves, and that's my message. Don't shorten yourself, cut yourself short, and do something that you never thought you would do. Do it.
Well,
and have a LaBlast.
I'll tell you. My guest has been Louis Van Amstel. You know him from Dancing with the Stars, and now he has this wonderful new company. You can go and find him online at LaBlastFitness.com. You can do this by yourself online. You can do this by going to a class somewhere near you. You can find out where they are. It's a wonderful, wonderful program. You'll be able to enjoy it with the music and with the dance and with everything else. And I'll tell you, it really is a new way of looking at fitness today.
It is, and I'm very excited to see that still no one is doing it.
Well, you're an original, Louis, and that's why
thank you,
were,
Gail.
you were able to do
yes,
it.
Fitness, line dancing, and soon in the pool. The pool one I'm so excited about.
I can see that.
I am so excited about to do Lindy Hop, Samba, Viennese waltz in the water.
Okay, guys, you heard it here, so enjoy. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Gail, for having me.